Well, the Loganberry thinks spring's on its way. He's shooting with flowers about to come. He doesn't know what's on the way later on this week. I put in a fig in that black container because it likes to have its roots restricted, and I hope it will grow big enough to provide some shade, which would be nice. Currants are just beginning to come into flower as well. So I just hope that the cold weather later this week won't spoil everything. The cardoon is coming on nicely. I've remembered it this week, the name, the rhubarb. And here I've just planted a plum tree, which once again I hope will grow. It's a dwarf one, Pixie Victoria plum, and I hope it will provide some shade as well. That's the main, well, apart from the plums, the reason for putting it there. Compost heap full. Blackberries are coming on. They're not flowering, thank goodness. It's a bit early. The apple blossom hasn't started yet. Hopefully it will survive this cold snap. But there are lots of blossom coming on it. So hopefully a good crop of apples. And this raspberry is the only one in this bed that survived. All the rest died off. And this is just gone mad. So I'm digging up runners. So if anybody wants any raspberry runners, then of a vigorous raspberry, there you go. This grapevine has got buds on it, which is good to see, but I'm just worried about this week coming, as is the same with blueberry blossom coming on nicely, but so I've got some carrots underneath there, and beetroot and some spinach. Broccoli's finished just about, although it's beginning to recover from the pigeons and producing one or two nice florets, so I might eat those later. Kale is just about coming to an end as well, and it's just producing flower shoots now. So if Finley wants some more kale, we better use it quick, because there it is turning to flower, which will, I'll take the netting off, and the insects will love that. Last of the leeks, they've been wonderful. Don't dig them up if they get that allium fly, because they grow again. Broad beans coming up there and there, looking healthy. And broad beans have been sown in this bed, but whether anything comes, because they were old seed, but we'll see. Gooseberry bushes have got flowers on. Once again, fingers crossed. Fruit bed here with raspberries and blueberry and some garlic down the edge. Now these two, I've forgotten the name of it. Honeyberry. That and that. Very interesting. There's some raspberries in there as well. So here, I must water this. This has got parsnips are just germinating just before this cold snap. Hopefully that will be okay, as are my shallots coming up. Onions and garlic in there. All Julie's flower beds are ready. And I'm hoping that the parsnips are going to germinate underneath all that lot. Just trying to keep the soil warm, so they germinate, because they're quite difficult to germinate this time of year. Fruit beds, fruit bushes, all coming on nicely. Julie's going to have to do something about her dahlias. There's just there looks like a little blackcurrant bush. One of the birds must have pinched one of my blackcurrants, dropped it there, and the seed has produced a little plant. And in the polytunnel, cabbages are coming on really nicely, as you can see, as are the onions. Got some netting out for the cucumbers, and those onions are coming on. And I bought some lettuce and they're doing really well. And carnations I dug up from Julie's flower bed beginning to shoot, so it looks like they're going to take. More lettuce coming up there. And here's my seed tray full of lettuces, broad beans, kale, raspberries, chamomile, and in those empty pots there is yacon. So I'm going to try yacon. If you don't know what it is, it's like a sweet potato, sweetish potato. And the grapevine is beginning to bud. So, all in all, I'm really pleased with how things are coming on now. Still some work to do, but isn't there always?